Hey, it's Jerry Citarella again, and this is the May 24 edition of the Monthly Moment, where I bring you updates, economic news, stories, whatever else is important. And to be honest, not a lot to say this month because it's a whole lot of the same. But I am going to tell you a story and give you a little information about how we're doing things at Prosperitas Financial. The reason I say a lot of it's the same, still waiting on interest rate news. Economic stuff is decent, but still a little confusing. The economy's doing okay. Stock prices are doing okay. A lot of volatility, a lot of concern. There's just a lot going on, but ultimately we still have what we need is a rising stock market generally, and economic news that is decent. Nothing great, nothing bad. Still kind of wait and see for interest rates. But what I want to talk about is really what we bring to you is some stability and some logic and some calmness. I met with a guy about a week and a half ago. I'm going to say he's kind of in my business. He does financial advice, but he also does some other things. And he was very, very proud that last year, based on concerns, now concerns coming from his clients and also his own concerns, he was very proud that they put all of their clients in cash last year and they've been completely out of the stock market. And I just thought about that and said, oh my gosh, that was a horrible move. But he, for whatever reason, said it like it was the greatest thing ever. And let me just show you. This is a chart of the stock market since the beginning of last year. So this is right here, about the beginning of this year. So I don't know when he made the decision. I mean, I guess if he did it here, it was good, but this is what's been missed. So this gentleman who's a financial advisor, investment advisor, based on concerning news about international stuff and whatever, all the stuff you're all hearing on the news, got him to the point where he said, I think it's time to get completely out of the market. And depending on when they did it, probably lost his clients, I don't know, anywhere between 6 to 25% returns. So I've always said it, we don't overreact. We don't run when things get scary. We don't base our decisions on the news or all the things that could happen. We've been doing this a very, very, very long time. There's always something going on. But as long as you have a long-term horizon and your portfolio is allocated properly for what it is you're trying to accomplish in your time frames, typically the best course of action is to stay the course with some slight adjustments. And that's why we make some tactical moves within the portfolio. And if you've been with me a while, you'll know back in 2007, we made some bigger moves. Back in 2021, we made some bigger moves. But generally speaking, kind of stay the course with some slight moves. So just want you to know that we're watching the news. We're watching what's going on. We're keeping track. But to make an emotional move based on fear and miss all of this growth, I'm sorry, it's unacceptable. We have recently hired another stock analyst in our company, full-time stock analyst. So we're adding to the research. We have 2 interns in there now that are doing stock analysis. We think with the interest rates where they are, probably coming down at some point in the future, there may be some opportunities. So we're really starting to look at some areas and some stocks that will be positively affected by a decreasing interest rate. Across the board, everything will, but we're trying to pin it down a little bit. So that's kind of it. Just want to let you know that we're good. We're on it. It is a confusing year. It's a scary year if you watch too much news, but ultimately the economy is okay and things are doing okay. So we'll keep you updated. But for now, just know we're not going to make any, I'll call it amateur decisions and emotional decisions. We're going to make sure we try to do what's best for you based on years of experience, knowledge, logic, and professionalism. So hope all is well. Have a great end of spring going into summer, and maybe June's Monthly Moment, we'll have some breaking news we can all talk about. See you soon.